Maybe a little hyper today.
That's
Okay, we are
good.
live. Yeah.
You can make up for me for my lack of energy today.
Yeah, that's all. I'll do the talking. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll
I'll wear
just
the pants today.
here, babe.
Mm.
Sure, sweetheart.
Thanks, Abby. What are your opinions on the term of endearment, hubby?
I don't hate it.
I mostly hate people that use it
Yeah,
because they're usually like
'cause a
really
lot of-
weird about that kind of stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Like there are worse pet names.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even like fucking Papa Meat hates those terms of endearment. Like he hates calling people baby or babe. Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah. Which I thought was kind of funny because like him and Wendigo in like certain videos will like clown on each other because they're very different people in that way. Because like Wendigoon is like a very overly romantic person, and like he said that he likes pet names, cuddling, that kind of stuff. Like he was talking about like his relationship with his wife and stuff. Like he just adores that woman. Like he worships her. It's really sweet. And then you have Papa Meat, and he's he loves his wife. But it's different, because he's not really into like super PDA and pet names and stuff. He just feels cringe saying it, and it's like, different strokes, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is Hunter, because Hunter jokes about being autistic all the time. Is he actually autistic, or is he just joking about it? Because I never can quite tell.
Know.
He doesn't
I
seem
don't
like
know.
he'd be. I don't view him as necessarily being autistic based on his behavior. But I'm no fucking doctor, right? So
No, he doesn't really strike me as that. But then again,
no,
who
Allison
knows?
is, but
It feels like she is very likely to.
no,
have some
she's
sort of-
said that she is.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
And Hunter said that she is too. On the
okay.
Papa Meat channel for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. See, it's funny because like I'm subscribed to her and I watch her stuff a lot, but I somehow missed that. Whoops.
Yeah, well, I don't think she really talks about it herself much. I mean, at least not when she's
No.
on Hunter's channel, because I don't watch her content on her channel, but yeah, like they've talked about it a few times, and she strikes me. She reminds me of someone I knew in the past, actually, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like
There will be accountability.
actually like she seems like a sweet person, unlike this other person that I knew. I'm not comparing her on that level. It's just like the behavior is very similar.
I need to get a gooner.
You should do that then.
I'm trying.
Oh,
What?
I was trying to get you a gooner, and they got shot in the face right as I got there.
That's alright. I got one.
Okay.
I just was having trouble because earlier when I was trying to get one, the bots luckily weren't killing them, but there just were too many. So I wasn't actually able to like convince people to stand the fuck down, and by that I mean threaten their life.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Well,
doing,
no,
you
offer
know?
them a burrito.
Fair. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
I want a chimichanga.
Did you like my tweet today? Did you see it?
Oh, which one?
For the stream?
Oh no, I need to tweet that in a second. Here. Hold on. I'm gonna hide in this corner. I'm gonna Blair Witch it, and then
Okay. I always like coming up with fun things to say on Twitter for the stream, and also in the descriptions of the like YouTube one.
Asmongold that showers. It's funny.
Is it good?
Good. Yeah.
Right. I think that's fair. I think that's. I mean, I'm not the same as Asmongold, but Ian's not the same as fucking Hassan either. He's literally just a fucking like imitator. He doesn't actually have his own like ideas. Not that really Hassan feels like a mouthpiece too, but I don't know.
I think he does actually believe a lot of the stuff that he says. Maybe he definitely.
I think he's a grifter on a lot of the things he believes. He's not actually into it for the
definitely, but
for the
I
belief
think
of
with
it.
some of the more like. I have a feeling he does actually really hate America, though. Like, I don't think that that's a lie.
Oh no, I don't think that's a lie.
Yeah, the one thing.
I mean, I've no offense to Turkish people, but I've yet to meet a Turkish person that wasn't like really rude, like out of the gate, just like kind of hateful in general. I'm sure there's great Turkish people out there. I just haven't met them, is all. Like, well, no, okay, so hold on, that's not true. There's actually one Turkish lady that I met that was really sweet, and she was an older lady. It's just that her kids were all assholes, and I don't really know why.
That's lame. Like, I always.
But she
hate
also
it
didn't
when,
really
like,
speak English. So.
Yeah. Well, it's like I always hate it too when like I meet someone and like an older person and they're really sweet, but their fucking kids are like terrible people.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
It happens entirely too frequently.
Yeah, it reminds me of you said your grandfather on your father's side, like he was a really, really good man, and then he
two of his sons ended up being jackasses, and his other son's like a decent enough guy. I don't know him super well. I wouldn't necessarily vouch for his character.
I mean, you don't know him, so that's fair.
Yeah, but he was always nice. I'll say that much. He was always like a nice dude.
Yeah, well, and he seemed like his only crime for your father and uncle's eyes was that he was gay.
Yeah, which is such a huge crime to these.
Oh, such a
my
crime.
hippie
Big
father.
crime. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I'm all about peace and love, but as soon as there's a gay dude in my presence, I
yeah, well, because my dad, like, I call him a hippie, but he was only a hippie, really, in aesthetic. He wore tie-dye shirts and had his hair long, and did a lot of drugs. That was that was really the hippie, the hippie side of him. And he listened to like psychedelic rock and stuff, like fucking
Grateful Dead and stuff, right?
I don't remember if he was a deadhead or not. I think he was to a certain extent. But
that's
he was
a very hippie. That's a very hippie.
It
thing.
is, yeah. I think he was kind of into them, but he's also like he was into like fucking. They're not. I don't think they're psychedelic though. He was into like Pink Floyd really heavily, and
yeah. It's funny because I actually don't know very much about the Grateful Dead. I just know that a lot of hippies listen to them, and that in the 70s they would spray water laced with LSD onto the audience, allegedly, to make them start tripping.
That sounds like something they might do. I don't know.
That's why I'm like their psychedelic rock is because
Maybe,
they're literally rockers lacing their people with psychedelics.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never listened to Grateful Dead. I mean, granted, they are a live band. They didn't really do studio stuff. I think my dad was also the one that got my mom and the rest of us into Arlo Guthrie, at least Alice's restaurant. Which, I mean, there's hard to find a more hippie person than that.
Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah, I met Arlo Guthrie. Nice enough guy.
I do like, it's like, oh yeah, no, my mom made us listen to Alice's Restaurant every Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, wait, no.
Yep. That is a pain point for me that like I have
Yeah.
I have beat myself up over that for years, like ever since. Like I like
Oh.
that's one of those like guy things where like you make one like socially awkward comment
And you think about it for
and
fucking
you
years.
yeah, you
Yeah.
kick yourself in the mouth over and over again
Well, I don't think that that's fair
weird.
though, because like, you know, like I understand beating yourself up about it, like sure, but at the same time, like, you know, like it was just simply like he misunderstood what you were saying.
Well, I misspoke.
I mean that too, yeah.
Which is weird because I don't get like starstruck, and I don't think I was even then. I just misspoke because I was in such an awkward position of trying to get his attention because the fucking security guard was being a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a key card over here on this
mean,
desk.
Weren't you able to clear up the confusion though, or did he just get whisked away?
No, like I was able to like actually like clarify.
Okay, well then that's good. But I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, downplay your feelings on it. It's just, you know.
No, it's dumb.
I mean,
Like I shouldn't beat myself up as much as I do. I recognize it being one of those dumb guy things that I get overly harsh on myself for. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oop.
Yeah, it reminds me of that time I was at a convention and I was with like several people and we met, oh god, I don't remember his name, the actor's name. But he was like a really famous actor that was on the show Supernatural. He played Crowley. And he was also in like Star Trek and stuff, and we got to talk to him. But I was a bit worried about talking to him because we saw like a panel with him, and he kind of struck me as like an asshole. But at the same time, he was like because he was like an asshole, and like he was like, before I come up here, you know, like basically being like, I'm not gonna film a video with you to sing happy birthday to your family and blah blah blah. Like, like I understand, but also like it just came off really awkward and like kind of harsh. And then,
Yeah.
but at the same time, there was this one like teenage girl who went up and was like, you know, she was trying to ask a question, but she was really nervous. And she started crying, and he kind of like sighed and was like, "Would you like a hug?" And then he went over and hugged her.
Oh.
It was just super weird, and we got to meet him actually, and it was kind of rough because like I wanted to say hi, just to like, you know, like just to have that thing like, oh, I met a celebrity or whatever, however big or small, right? But the people that I was with at the time, this wasn't Kat and Laura. This was, I actually don't remember what this one other person's name was, but they were with us and they were cosplaying as, well, one of my close friends, my furry friend, was cosplaying as Castiel, and one of their closer friends had come. And this friend of my friend was like freaking out and having like a literal fucking like panic attack and like crying, and I thought it was really stupid. Because I'm like, he's just a guy, you know?
He's just a dude.
But then again, you know, who knows? Like, if I was... But anyway, so... I was kind of standing in the back, and I think he like, saw I was just kind of lurking. Because, you know, my friends were kind of hogging the thing, and they were like, oh my god, you're my favorite character, you're my favorite character. And then he looks at me, I think, and he's like, and what about you? And I'm like, you're my mom's favorite character. And because like I wasn't gonna lie at the time, you know, like Dean was my favorite character because like I was a teenage girl. Like I wasn't gonna lie. I think he understood though, but it was really awkward. No, but I think my Arlo Guthrie moment wasn't that. It was so much worse. So I went to this really horrible convention in Sacramento that was like some horror fest, and it was like some horror film festival thing, but it was also like trying to advertise itself as a convention. So and the whole point of us going to this this convention, quote unquote, was because we were going to meet the kid who played Carl from The Walking Dead, and we did. There's actually a picture of me. I'll have to dig through my photos and find it, but there's a picture of me. Yeah, and we all dressed up as like, well, I dressed up as a zombie. I did makeup and everything, and my friend Kat dressed up as Carl. And at the time, you know, we were in like I think late junior high, and she's a very petite person, and she looked exactly like him. It's so funny. But we were walking through, and I didn't realize that we were walking through the it was like, I guess there like a place where you can get autographs from people. And I look over and I see this guy and I recognize him. I'm gonna look up his name really quick. No, not that movie. Okay, so I looked over and I see Michael Berryman, who he is most well known for being in the original The Hills Have Eyes.
Oof, you cut out. Oop, there she goes. Yeah.
Oh, hello?
Bye.
Oh no, what the fuck happened?
You disconnected. You're gone.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you cut out on Discord,
Like,
and
I
then
alt
you're.
tabbed for that's crazy. Like I alt tabbed for a second. Yeah, I guess just send me an invite whenever.
Yeah.
What part of my fucking rant did I cut out during?
You said the name of the person. Michael Berryman, something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So he's most well known for being in The Hills Have Eyes. He's
Yeah,
kind of a
that's right.
weird looking guy. He's got this condition that he literally has no body hair, and so he has like no eyebrows and anything.
Being Asian is not a
And
condition.
he's kind of weird. Like, no, he's not Asian. I didn't get the joke at first. I'm mad. But yeah, and so my friends were like, you know, kind of rushing through. I didn't want to get left behind because at the time I did not have a cell phone, so I didn't want to like get lost, you know. And I walked past this thing. I think I make eye contact with him, and he looks up and he smiles at me. And he's like, "Hey, kid, I like your fucking
Costume?
yeah, and your makeup." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And I felt bad because I definitely blew him off because I'm a kid, I'm awkward, and I'm also in a rush. So it was just a really horrible moment. And then I get home and I tell my mom, I'm like, "Yeah, this guy who was in some movie actually complimented me on my makeup." And my mom was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, because she's a really big fan of those movies, and especially that actor, because I mean he's also just really cool too. I am really sad because if I had I would go back if I could fucking talk to him now. I would just be like, "Hey, dude, you do not remember me, but I was a really rude teenage girl. You complimented my makeup, I kind of half-assed thank you, and I'm sorry for that, because looking back on that, I'm like, oh, that's so shitty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I said before that like the male thing of beating myself up over it was more of an anxiety thing. I'm just one of those people that beat myself up for that stuff, and you are too. I think to a certain extent, you just like
Oh, yeah.
it's just like there's such small things, but it's something I just remember forever. But yeah, I mean, oh my god, what the. Fucking shoot him, Jesus Christ. This fucking... The recoil on that was bullshit.
Yeah,
Tiny-ass SMGs, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's definitely an anxiety thing, because I still have moments where, you know, I remember I said and did something extremely fucking cringy in like high school or junior high, and like and it's just bad. Like,
yep, you lay awake at night in bed and your brain decides to bring it up for no reason.
yeah, well, because like it was funny, this actually happened last night because a very old friend of mine. I don't know if we're really friends anymore, just because we haven't spoken in forever. And it's been literally years. But he posted a thing to Instagram, basically like, because when we were in high school, his mom passed away from cancer. It was really horrible. And his mother was a great lady. She was like an ex-actor, and like she was a really big advocate for like basically a bunch of civil rights stuff too. Like she just was really cool. And even though I did not know her for very long, because I would say my friendship with this person reached around the climax of our friendship, around the time when, you know, his mother got cancer and passed away. So I was only like going around to his house and stuff like a couple of years. Like I only knew her for like maybe a few years. But she was really sweet and left a lasting impression on me. And he posted a video from like sophomore year of high school of all of us, like our basically like my friend group that we went to some movie night and we watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and it's all of us sitting around and dancing and singing the Time Warp. And I had this huge like throwback thinking about my friendship with this person and like how, you know, great some of those times were, and then also remembering I was a really horrible friend, you know. But
Oh my god, you cut out for like that, the end of that. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I sent him a little comment, you know, just being like, hey, you know, I know it's been several years, but a video really put a smile on my face, and you know, your mom, even though I didn't know her for very long, she did leave like a lasting impression on me and everything. She was a great person. She was very sweet and full of life, all that kind of stuff, you know. But you know, you think back and then you're like, oh wow, like there were points in our friendship where I was a really bad friend. I was really horrible. So, but you know, it's like it's stuff like that, you know, where it happened, you know, so long ago. Like, who knows if he even fucking remembers that I was a fucking kind of a bad friend.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what people do remember of the past is usually really weird. Like, you can never really predict it.
Yeah. Well, it's like with our one friend from ESO, like how, you know, I didn't get to RP with them much, but I was able to remember like really weird details about her character. Because I actually really liked her character, and just because of like the weird like character drama we all were in ESO, like our characters like bonded over that, and I guess like I just remembered like weird details that with other folk I might not have remembered. I am gonna die again. Oh my god. I have, because I was invited back in, I don't have any health kits.
Oh, I can put some health kits down.
Yeah, I also need to get a Gooner. But yeah. I also was like incredibly obnoxious in fucking junior high and a lot of high school. I'm surprised anyone fucking put up with me.
Yeah.
Well, I was a fucking like obnoxious fucking theater kid who like always had to fucking like prove, like be like, oh yeah, I do theater, I'm a good singer, blah blah, like, because that's all I had going for me, basically. I don't know. That's what we do as people. We grow, and I think I've grown.
I think so. I mean, I feel like you're a pretty decent person these days.
I'd like to think so. I'm not a horrible friend. Wow, those skins are not good.
No, those are pretty bad.
They're pretty lame. Yeah. Great.
It's pretty cringe. Well then. Deciding what I want to do here.
You do art stream. I need to level up my Felix at some point too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I will be back tomorrow to raid the DOJ again. More shit coming soon, hopefully. If I can get anything done. Alright, bye everybody.
He's open. Bye-bye.